The purpose of this short pre-work video is to highlight some key information about the spring 2018 sociology titles in your book bag that we won't have time to cover in the main in-person session. This presentation will let you know which course areas to be on the lookout for, what new titles we have for the fall, and provide a refresher on some key course areas. Sociology has the largest front list of any discipline in 2018, so we're excited to dig into our new content. Are you ready? First up, we have the second edition of McGann, Sage Readings for Introductory Sociology. This reader for the intro course published in December and is a short, inexpensive book meant to be bundled with any of our intro Soc books. And like any reader, it's a table of contents cell. Next, we have the second edition of Chaco, Super Connected, the Internet, Digital Media, and Techno-Social Life. The first edition did really well, so there's already a nice user base for this book, but definitely a lot more share to gain. It's a very accessible book and really is the only text out there geared towards undergrads in classes on technology and society or media and society. We also have a new first edition by Weinberg, The American Drug Culture. This course title should be pretty straightforward, either American Drug Culture or Drugs and Society. One thing to keep in mind for this title is that it has much more coverage of alcohol as a drug than all of the competitors currently on the market. Here we have the fourth and final book in the series of George Ritzer's sociological theory titles we picked up from McGraw-Hill. This book is basically the brief version of the comprehensive combined book we published in early 2017. Of the 4 books we picked up, this basics book is the biggest seller in terms of units. Definitely look for the installed users of this text, but keep in mind that we're the only ones still publishing in Soc Theory, so if you see the course, we have something for that professor. Remember, the theory course can be taught in one of 3 ways: classical, contemporary, or combined. And this Ritzer Basics book could be used in any of those course types. Gilbert's American Class Structure in an Age of Growing Inequality came out in its 10th edition in December. The main focus of this book is the growing wealth gap between rich and poor, and the fact that this gap has been a long-standing trend that just continues to grow over time. This book can be used in courses on social stratification or social class, which is usually an upper-level undergraduate course. The new edition of Sassen's Cities in a World Economy will publish in June. This book looks at the phenomenon of global cities, or cities that are economically, culturally, or politically connected with the rest of the world. The Sassen book can be used in courses on urban sociology or the sociology of globalization. Here's the title in a course area that is new to Sage. Conrad's Sociology of Health and Illness is a reader that we actually picked up from Macmillan, where it was the bestseller for many years in courses on sociology of health and medicine or medical sociology. So there's definitely an installed user base to track down, but the book's table of contents should be sent to anyone teaching health and medicine courses in sociology departments. Gallagher's Rethinking the Color Line is another pickup, this time from McGraw-Hill, and is the best-selling reader for the Race and Ethnicity course. This book hasn't been revised in 4 to 5 years, so we updated most of the readings. Send along the TOC to any race and ethnicity instructors who are interested in incorporating readings into their courses. Now let's do a quick recap of our sociology-specific offerings for research methods and statistics. We'll dig deeper into differentiation between these titles and their competition in the main sociology session. First, we have Reagan, Constructing Social Research. This is a higher-level book and looks at what all social research has in common, regardless of the method. It asks the question, what is social research all about, and what does it all have in common? Wagner's Using and Interpreting Statistics in the Social, Behavioral, and Health Sciences is designed to be paired with any undergraduate Intro to Research Methods text. Wagner is geared towards students who come into research methods courses without any background in statistics. Wagner provides those students with the basic statistics information they'll need to succeed in their research methods course. Because Wagner does not have step-by-step examples or exercises, it's much shorter and less expensive than the typical Intro to Stats text. Wagner is meant to be used as a bundle item with any of our undergraduate research methods texts, or sold as a separate text to anyone using a competing research methods text across many disciplines. Babby's Adventures in Social Research, 10E, can be thought of as a lab manual for research methods courses. It focuses on applied research, and more specifically, helps students to practice using SPSS to analyze real-life statistical data. The new version of Shoots Investigating the Social World will publish in January. This is the biggest and most comprehensive of the Shoot books for the Sociological Research Methods course, and covers the most different methodologies of any of our offerings. We will look at how this book differs from our other offerings and its competition in the in-person session. And for the statistics course, we have the new edition of Leon Guerrero, Essentials of Social Statistics for a Diverse Society, publishing in December. This is the shorter version of the Frankfurt Nachmius text. It's shorter due to the elimination of a few of the more advanced topics. It includes fewer examples and is streamlined throughout. In conclusion, here are some of the course areas to keep an eye out for this semester. And don't forget, you have the tear sheets, Sales Tool website, and your sociology team here to help. We look forward to seeing each of you at the National Sales Meeting.